Hey history explorers, welcome back to the channel where we unravel the secrets of the past. I'm Charles and today we're tackling a big question. Are the ancient Thracians the ancestors of the Slavs? I recently found a YouTube video comparing Thracian words to Slavic ones and it sparked some wild ideas. Then there's Herodotus claiming the Thracians were the most numerous people on earth, second only to the Indians. And get this, Wikipedia notes that the term Thracian vanishes from history the moment Slav appears. Coincidence? Let's check this out. Stick with me for 10 minutes as we connect the dots, build on my previous videos, and dive into this mystery. If you love ancient history, hit that like button and subscribe to join the journey. First, a quick primer. The Thracians were an ancient people living in modern-day Bulgaria, parts of Greece, Turkey and the Balkans from at least the 2nd millennium BCE. They were crazy warriors, expert horsemen, and left behind treasures like the Panagoyishte gold hoard. But their story's murky. They didn't write much down, so we rely on Greek and Roman accounts or sparse inscriptions. This makes their identity a historical puzzle. Were they just scattered tribes or something bigger with a lasting legacy? That's where the Slavic connection comes in, and it's a theory I've been circling in my videos. In my earlier content, linked below, I've argued that Balkan peoples have deep, interconnected roots. The Thracians, with their vast territory and rich culture, could be a key piece of the Slavic story. Let's explore the evidence, starting with some linguistic clues. I stumbled across this YouTube video that got me hooked. It compares surviving Thracian words, mostly from place names, personal names, or inscriptions, to modern Slavic languages like Bulgarian, Serbian, or Polish. For instance, the Thracian word dava means a fortified settlement, as in Philippopolis or Serdica. In Slavic languages, words like davati or dati, to give or place, could connect to founding settlements. Another example, the Thracian zalmos, for a ruler or leader, might echo Slavic terms like zolnieszcz, Polish for soldier, or slava, glory. Sure, skeptics might say languages borrow words all the time and these similarities could be a coincidence, but the Thracians lived right where Slavic tribes later settled. Could the Slavs be their descendants, carrying forward a shared linguistic thread? This ties into my previous videos on Balkan cultural continuity. And here's another clue that makes this even wilder, which we'll get to next. Let's talk about Herodotus, the Greek historian known for his bold claims. In his histories, he says the Thracians were the most numerous nation on earth, second only to the Indians. He adds that if they could unite, they'd be stronger than anyone, but unity was impossible due to their constant infighting. That's a huge statement. It suggests the Thracians were a major force, not just scattered tribes. Their numbers and influence imply a legacy that didn't just disappear. Here's where it gets weird. According to Wikipedia, the term Thracian vanishes from historical records right around the 6th century CE, exactly when the term Slav starts appearing. Poof, Thracians out, Slavs in. Is this a coincidence? I don't think so. It's like the Thracians didn't vanish but transformed, blending with or becoming the Slavs we read about in later sources. Maybe the Slavic tribes that arrived, quote unquote, in the Balkans were partly Thracians' descendants who stayed put, mixed with the newcomers, and took on a new name. My earlier videos on this argue that populations often merge rather than replace each other. This Wikipedia tidbit strengthens the case for a Thracian-Slavic connection. So let's piece it together. The Thracians dominated the Balkans for centuries, leaving behind art, burial mounds, and a shadowy language. By the 6th century CE, when the term Thracian disappears and Slav emerges, the region had seen waves of invaders, Romans, Goths, Huns, but people don't just evaporate. The linguistic parallels, Herodotus' claims about Thracian numbers, and Wikipedia's note about the sudden name switch suggest the Thracians didn't just vanish, they likely became part of the Slavic identity. Archaeology supports this too. Thracian burial practices like mound building share vibes with later Slavic rituals such as ancestor veneration. My previous videos dive deeper into these cultural overlaps. Check them out. The Thracians probably mixed with the Slavic tribes, contributing to their language, culture and DNA, especially in places like Bulgaria, where Thracian heritage is still celebrated. So, are the Thracians the ancestors of the Slavs? The evidence, linguistic similarities, Herodotus' wild claims, and Wikipedia's mysterious name swap points to a strong connection. The Thracians may not be the sole ancestors of the Slavs, but they're likely a big part of the story. This is why I love digging into history. It's full of surprises. If you're as obsessed with this as I am and want my wilder theories, like how Thracian myths might link to other Slavic folklore or other ideas, they are exclusive for my members and patrons. I keep the boldest stuff for them, but videos like this are for everyone. Want in? Check out my Patreon or channel membership, links below. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are Thracians Proto-Slavs, or am I off the mark? Hit subscribe, share this video, and let's keep exploring history together.